India's narrative of unity amidst diversity has long been tested by regional identities and separatist sentiments, particularly among Tamils and Sikhs, whose historical movements for autonomy reflect deep-seated grievances against perceived central dominance. The Dravidian separatist movement, originating in the early 20th century in Tamil Nadu, was fueled by anti-Brahmin sentiments and fears of North Indian cultural imposition, with leaders like E.V. Ramasamy, known as Periyar, advocating for a sovereign Dravida Nadu that would encompass southern states to preserve linguistic and cultural purity. This push intensified through organizations like the Justice Party and later the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, which initially championed secession but pivoted to regional autonomy after legal bans in the 1960s, recognizing the impracticality of broader South Indian support amid internal linguistic rivalries. Similarly, the Sikh quest for Khalistan emerged from colonial-era divisions and post-partition traumas, escalating in the 1970s and 1980s, with demands for a Punjab-based Sikh homeland driven by economic disparities, religious autonomy, and figures like Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, leading to violent confrontations such as Operation Blue Star and subsequent riots that claimed thousands of lives. These movements, while distinct, share threads of resistance to central authority, with occasional overlaps in anti-Hindi protests and foreign influences, including alleged external support that exploited internal fissures to undermine Indian cohesion. In diaspora hubs like Canada, where Sikhs and Tamils hold substantial political sway, evidenced by Sikh representation in parliament far exceeding their population share and Tamil mobilization on global issues, these separatist echoes persist, often straining bilateral ties as seen in diplomatic rows over activist protections and extradition demands. As India evolves into a more integrated nation by 2026, these separatist ideologies appear increasingly anachronistic, overshadowed by rapid economic growth, digital connectivity, and a shared national identity that transcends ethnic boundaries. The Dravidian model's emphasis on social justice has yielded benefits like high literacy rates and welfare schemes, yet it faces criticism for fostering corruption, dynastic politics, and economic dependencies, such as Tamil Nadu's mounting debt and reliance on liquor revenues, which stifle innovation and broader progress. Khalistan's violent legacy has largely subsided in India, but diaspora-driven referendums and threats continue abroad, prompting ongoing security concerns even as bilateral relations with countries like Canada thaw through new economic pacts on resources like rare earths and uranium, signaling a shift from confrontation to cooperation. Both movements, rooted in historical injustices, now clash with India's trajectory toward unity, where English serves as a neutral bridge between North and South, and dharmic traditions like Sikhism are celebrated nationally, integrating Sikhs into the military and cultural fabric without diminishing their identity. Persisting with separatism fragments potential collective strength, especially amid global challenges like climate resilience and competition with powers like China, where a unified India can leverage its diversity for greater geopolitical leverage rather than internal division. This outdated mindset ignores the intergenerational shifts, where younger Tamils and Sikhs increasingly prioritize national opportunities in tech hubs, startups, and global markets over regional isolation, viewing separatism as a relic of past eras that no longer aligns with aspirations for prosperity and inclusion. Vijay's electoral success has effectively signaled the end of the Dravidian movement's dominance. Gen Z voters, no longer defined by its outdated identity politics and populist subsidies, are driving a shift toward merit-based governance, youth empowerment, and economic dynamism. This breakthrough should now inspire a similar reset in the Khalistan movement, moving Sikh youth away from separatist grievances toward constructive contributions to national progress. The rise of such new forces challenges entrenched duopolies and nepotism, opening space for transparent, reform-oriented politics. Key priorities include overhauling education with stronger STEM and vocational focus, cutting bureaucratic red tape, enforcing digital anti-corruption tools, and replacing unsustainable subsidies with sustainable development. This approach integrates regional pride, Tamil, Sikh, and others, with India's broader Atmanirbhar Bharat goals, advancing self-reliance in manufacturing, semiconductors, defense, and renewables while pursuing pragmatic global partnerships that safeguard sovereignty. By bridging regional aspirations with national innovation, these changes help turn ethnic strengths in software, agriculture, and entrepreneurship into global advantages. Diaspora engagement, through simple steps like English subtitles on key addresses, digital networking, and incentives for returnee talent, further counters overseas separatist narratives and channels remittances and expertise back home. Ultimately, pan-Indian cultural waves in cinema and merit-driven leadership are fostering inclusive identities among youth. This reduces the appeal of divisive or separatist ideologies, supporting a stronger, united India where diversity fuels progress rather than fragmentation. In this context, Akhand Bharat reemerges not as a Hindi-centric or Hindu-exclusive imposition, but a cultural aspiration for a united South Asia, where India leads through economic influence and soft power without coercion. This is the essence of a reimagined Akhand Bharat. Not a return to any mythical past, but a forward-looking confederation of cultures and aspirations. It is an India that leads through soft power, innovation, and mutual prosperity, where English subtitles, multilingual blockbusters, merit-based diversity, and pragmatic self-reliance become everyday tools of unity. Young Tamils and Sikhs can now see their heritage as a reason to help shape Delhi and the subcontinent. In conclusion, the path forward lies not in separatism, but in embracing this bold, inclusive vision. As separatism fades, India polishes its beautiful mosaic of identities, turning Tamil ingenuity, Sikh valor, and every community's strength into an undisputed global superpower built on shared success and solidarity.